how to do the speed pin front squat. Why would you want to do this? It directly impacts your overhead lifting. So if you do a lot of push presses or power jerks or split jerks, this will definitely help. You want to set up the safeties definitely high, because this is going to be like almost like a quarter squat movement. You want the bar set up so when you're in the bottom position, your knees are roughly just over your toes. So you're in that power position. And I've mentioned this before in other videos. This position here, you get this strong, man, you got 80% of all the events covered. This will definitely help. This is not for max weight. There are other exercises for that. This is for speed. This is a dynamic lift. And what you want to do is you want to do a full extension with this under control. You don't want it come slamming down on the safeties. You don't want to hurt yourself or anybody else. So weight is not as important. The speed and setup is important. We're going to use the safety squat bar. This is the most comfortable variation of the front squat that I know of. When you use this bar though, make sure that the handles are pointed towards you and not away. If they're pointed away, it's not going to feel right. When you have the weight on your shoulders, the weight is actually back and down in relation to the front of your body. Also, when you're doing this, it's easier to have a training partner, especially if you put because you can use a lot of weight on this. I'm not all that concerned about the weight, but you can use a lot of weight on this. It does get kind of difficult to raise this up. So if you have a training partner to help you out, that's even better. But what you want to do is you're going to come in, make sure that your neck is up against the pad. I like to cross my arms. You want your feet not straight. You want it angled out like that. And you also want your knees to track how your toes go, okay? Very important. You want to emulate the stance that you would use, say, in the push press, power jerk, or split jerk. Get in position, get air, and then just apply pressure and accelerate. When you do this, you want to go up on your toes. Use as much musculature as you possibly can, but you do not want to round your back. Keep a neutral spine throughout the whole movement. Kind of catch the weight at the top and bring it down under control. Hope this helps.